Hey everyone, welcome back to Foz Plays. My name is George and I've got a special treat for you today. We're going to be playing Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla was a game that I saw at PAX South last weekend. I got to chat with developers and got to play a little bit of this game that they had on the show floor. It's an extremely fun game. It plays a lot like Super Smash Brothers and other fighting games of the sort, but it's got some really good concepts. It's basically, you know, all these different heroes from different kind of lores and different, from like mythologies and stuff like that. And they just basically put all these characters together, and it's just a free-for-all fighting game, and it's really, really fun. So yeah, let me go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to play a little bit of the single-player tournament, just to show you more or less what's going on, and then we might go online and see what other players are see if there's any other players online, and we can battle it out with them. So without further ado, here's Brawlhalla.
Arcade.
All right, so we're in the arcade version, in the arcade mode here, and as you can see, we got a whole slew of characters already, all with different personality traits and different traits overall, you know, and you'll see some of my high scores. I've played this a little bit before recording this episode. I've got some, I haven't played through all of these characters yet, but some of the characters that I like so far are Orion. Orion's pretty balanced. Lucian is really, really fast, and he's really, really quick with a blade and a gun. And so all of these characters have their own little unique traits. And with those traits also unique weapons and unique, abilities and stuff like that. So we'll get into that once we actually start playing. What I want to do is actually start off as playing it with Lucian. Lucian was probably my favorite of the group here in playing the game. I actually played as Lucian on the show floor in PAX South, and I won against three completely different strangers, all of different varying degrees of backgrounds in gaming and stuff like that. And we chatted for a while, and the gaming community at PAX is just, and here especially at PAX South where it's new, it's just tremendous. I mean, I really look forward for next year and the years to come to chill out with people that like gaming and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and you can customize right now. You can customize your characters. You can change the different looks, the different weaponry. So your primary weapon and your secondary weapon, or kind of whatever you get as you pick up weapons, and we'll get into that once we start playing. The defaults are fine. We got Lucian already ready to go, so let's go ahead and get ready for battle. So Lucian is going to go against some characters here, and you see how it's set up in different quadrants. So you got the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the finals. And as we play along, you'll see how everything's kind of sorted out. Right now we're going to go against Queen Nai, Sentinel, and Orion. In the times that I practiced or played through this game, Sentinel's a beast. He's just so annoying. And here it comes after me. See? And yeah, and you can play with this with a controller or with a keyboard. The developer said it's designed to be played with a controller, so that's what I'm doing here. And you see like little item drops and stuff like that, and that gives you your weapons. So right now you'll see Lucian has the daggers there on the left side. That's me kind of just avoiding any contact with any other of the characters. Orion is also one of my favorite characters. He's another character that I really liked. Oh, I got a kill. Nice. And it was Sentinel, so fuck that guy. Sorry, Queen Nai. But yeah, so it's really fun. I mean, you can already tell it's really fast-paced. It's got, you got a lot of control over the character depending on the speed of your character and the speed of your attacks. You've got, your standard melee attacks, and then your strong melee attacks. So it's very arcade, arcade-based attacks. And you've got directional attacks as well, so you can attack down, you can attack up, and I'm dead. Yeah, and so it's like Super Smash Brothers, where once you're off the edge of the stage, that's it for you. So alongside your weaponry, you also get little drops like this little mace ball here that you can throw, and it damages your... Oh, I got guns now. So yeah, depending on the character, again, you got your standard melee weapon and you got your ranged weapon. Yeah, so I got Sentinel again. So Sentinel had the had his little mace of doom there, or not his Hammer of Doom, that I called it. But yeah, so, and mines will drop, bombs will drop. There's all sorts of things that will drop at any moment, and you just use it to your advantage, or you know, your enemies will, and that's the name of the game. And up on the top right, you'll see the different characters, little numbers, and kind of quarter circles around that. That's the quarter circle red bars on mine right now is my health, and you see once you're in red, anything's possible there. The number is the number of lives, of course. You get 3 stock by default, and then you just battle it out until last man standing. And hopefully right now, Orion will meet his doom. Any second now. And there he goes. Perfect. And there we go. That's the first match. That's the quarterfinals right there. And it gives you points depending on how many KOs, how many lives you got left. Time bonus, so it's pretty fun. What's cool about this is once we go into the next screen, you see that the top 2 contenders go against the top 2 contenders of the other quarterfinalists. So it all, you know, it makes sense. It gives you that rounded out figure of battlers, and you just go into the semi-finals now. Again, Orion was second, so I'm still definitely afraid of him.
3, 2, 1.
And yeah, so we got Samurai chick over there, Hattori, I think her name was. And I forgot who we're also battling there, the bearded guy. I'm sure he's some sort of knight. But anyways, it's an extremely fun game. I'm not necessarily like mashing buttons or anything, but since you can get attacked at any moment, it's like you really have to be on your toes, and you really have to, you know, counter attack, and you can dodge. That's another thing that they added here. You can kind of dodge attacks and stuff like that, which I was really bad at. And you know, I'm all about just attacking and hopefully the attack sticks and make as much damage as possible. So here we go, and it looks right now we're all on even ground. Hattori has taken a life out, so she may be the first to go. What's cool is also you can charge up your heavy attacks, so it makes more. It takes more. It you know, it provides more damage. Like that guy Orion just beat the shit out of me there. So you charge up your attack and it causes more damage. So it's really well, you know, really well thought out, really well developed there. God damn it. And like every character has their own weapon set. I found that Orion, you know, Hattori, and Lord Vrax, which is another one that another one of my nemeses. Even Orion there, you see he has a spear. The spear has a really long reach, so it's really hard to dodge sometimes. You got this Horn of Brawlhalla that will drop, you know, weapons and attack your enemies for you there. Oh, god damn it, Orion. Oh no, I thought I had died, and I didn't. I just, it's easy to get lost here. Alright, so I'm down to my last life. Hattori is still kicking. She was losing at the beginning there, but she's the contender there. So yeah, I mean, anything can happen with this type of game. Oh, I got my guns now. Anything can happen in Brawlhalla here. So we're on equal ground now. Looks like everyone's got the same, and I'm dead. Yeah, I could try again, I guess. Just to do the, oh, it's gonna test. I hadn't tried again before. I actually made it to the finals in the last round, the last time I played this. But yeah, I guess we can try a little bit more here, just to see if we can get to the final, so you guys can see, you know, just kind of how the bracket works and stuff like that. And it really works the same. The brackets are top two. The last two brawlers that are left at the end of the round move on to the next round, and then they go against the top 2 of the second bracket, and they just keep going down. So it's really cool. The single player single player tournament mode, really fun. You know, this game is obviously designed to be a multiplayer to be played with, you know, other people and with your friends. You know, there's a couch mode which you can just connect up to 4 controllers and all play on the same computer, play with the same, you know, play on the same window here. But yeah, it's just really, really intense. It's really fun. I really like it. It was one of my favorite games of PAX. That I really enjoyed playing, and that I wanted to share with you guys, because again, if you are at all interested in these types of brawl games or indie games and stuff like that, I would really suggest supporting this game, going out and subscribing to their open beta. Get a chance to play it before it's released, and once it's released, of course, purchasing it or buying it or however it's distributed, getting it, because it's a really fun game to play with your friends. I actually have a couple of extra keys that they provided to us there at PAX. I haven't distributed those, and I'm more than happy to give you a key. Just, you know, leave a comment down below, say that you'll play with me or anything like that, or tell me why you want to play this game, and I'll issue the code. I'll issue the code to you, to whoever. I'll say first come first serve, just because last couple of episodes haven't gotten a lot of views, so I know not a lot of people are watching. But yeah, first come first serve. If you want a key to the game and want to play with me or with other people, let me know, and I'll forward you over a Steam code. You do have to have Steam. I'm playing this on my Mac, so it's both OS X and OS 10 and Windows, Windows compatible. So as long as you got Steam, you should be good. Double KO, yeah, dominating. And oh shit, we seem to be at an okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, Mayan princess, but this assassin's got to do his job. I wish there was a way to flip your attack, because I'm like facing one way, but I want to face the other to make sure I hit the attack right. Which of course is, you know, kind of like prepping a smash attack or anything like that. Oh, you got your spear back. Dangerous. Oh, I lost my daggers. Just do as much damage with a. There we go. And you know, you don't have to have a weapon. You can just brawl it out with your fists and win like I did. How's that? See, total turnaround from last time. Okay, and we're back online here. Oh, there we go. Sentinel Nash. Nash was another nasty character, but Queen Eye's. I haven't played as Queen Eye. Queen Eye seems like a really hardcore character as well. So let's take a look. Okay, fuck off. Hey, my daggers. Oh, it's really hard to tell when they're going to be throwing all these things at you. So that's another one of those things. It's like you got to really keep track of where you are, because at any point, you know, in this whole chaos, you can lose track and fall to your death, and you're like, wait, who killed me? Oh, I killed me. Whoops. And charge up your weapon. Charge up your attack. You can do directional attacks down. Some weapons only allow you to do certain directions, but down seems to be a very common attack, just to get you to the ground a little faster, and also do some damage to your enemies here. Oh yeah, so you get a little bit of invincibility after you recover, but they're no match for my pistols. Downward attack, and shit. But yeah, PAX South was awesome. There were some other really cool games. I actually got a list of them. I'm gonna see if I can get access to the other games that I tried out and play those games as well, because I wanna show you guys everything that was on there. Well, not everything, but just as much as I can get access to. I got to chat with some of the developers. They're great people, and indie developers are the best to talk to. They had they had some AAA titles there as well. They got, they had the Nintendo booth with the 3DS and Majora's Mask 3D, which looks incredible and plays awesome. I am definitely getting it as soon as the pre-orders open up again, because that sold out like hotcakes, man. But yeah, and there were other developers there. but all the indie games, and that's kind of where the strength of the expo comes from, is from the indie developers. They're all great people. I got some business cards, you know, from them. They were really open to feedback, and obviously that's what they're for. That they want to get feedback, so once they continue developing the game, they can finish it up and polish it up and get it ready for the masses. And games like Brawlhalla, definitely, you know, there's a couple of tweaks that they just need to do and a couple of more additions, but I definitely see it being a really popular game, and I hope you guys check it out too. All right, see, we made it to the finals this time. The finals for the title, and yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I don't want to keep repeating myself. You definitely need to check out this game. Now let's just focus on the fight. Now we gotta make sure that we don't lose it. And we got knives. Knives are good. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot of other information. It's, you know, the gameplay is solid. You know, I haven't run into any issues. Some characters seem to be a little bit more overpowered than others, but nothing too serious. You know, nothing that I can't defeat. Of course, like Orion was one of them that I felt was a little bit had a little bit too much power there, but you know, he's not in the finals and I am, so screw it. It just depends on how you play and find their weaknesses and stuff. Exploit weaknesses and play to your strengths, because sometimes being a really fast assassin is better than being a really strong, a really strong robot, or I guess whatever Sentinel is, a bionic human with a giant ass hammer. Alright guys, see, I'm dominating. How about that? For a guy whose strength is speed, you definitely want to play to that. You want to be in and out as quickly as possible. Do your attacks, kill someone if you can, and then just run. Okay, and I gotta have my boom. Oh, see, that's the problem. I could have gotten Lord of Rax there if I could only turn around my attack. But you know, oh, it's just me and him. And lucky for me, he's just about to die. So boom, his spear's gone, and there we go. See, that's how it was supposed to be in the first time. But you know, I wanted to make sure that you all felt comfortable with the game and kind of understood and had a little bit more time to see what the game's all about. And I'm glad I could share this with you. 3 out of 5 stars, not bad. Look how they're all just sarcastically, especially Lord Vrax. He's like, yeah, great, good job. It's like no one's really sincere, and I'm jamming out there like, you know, hell yeah. But yeah, that's Brawlhalla, the single-player tournament mode. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. That ran a little bit long, but I am going to be back to show you guys the multiplayer, the online multiplayer, and just see what we can do to kick some ass online. So thank you very much again for watching. I do appreciate you tuning in. Take care of yourselves, and as always, adios.